Alright then, how we doing? PinkPantheress, one of Britain's brightest young stars. A new album called Heaven Knows. Now I'm interested in this one. PinkPantheress makes incredibly listenable, but kind of like bite-sized music. I'm interested as she gets older, as she puts out more work. Can that elevate, can evolve into something with a bit more depth? Or are we just going to get another project to kind of Scott Pilgrim-y, present, super listenable, dreamy, garagey type music that doesn't have anything of massive relevance to an old bastard like me? Anyway, we're going to find out right now. As always, this video brought to you by the amazing people on my Patreon. Link down in the description, patreon.com/JonDenton. Come and get this reaction uncut. Come and get early access and uncut exclusive reactions on the Patreon. It's the entire lifeblood of the channel. Right, PinkPantheress, Heaven Knows. Let's go. Okay. Start a bit Castlevania. Bass working for me, that little bass guitar. Vroom, 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 vroom. Okay, very much her type of music, but there is a bit of an evolution there. I think there's a bit more depth to the production. That bass, for example, obviously still that kind of garagey type beat, which she's made her own, has made a bit of a comeback. There's some other artists out there, like on TikTok and stuff, making music like this. Sounds super nice. Rema's coming in on this one as well at some point. And yeah, the album's called Heaven Knows, Another Life. I don't know if it's just about relationships, boys, etc., or whether it is something a little more depth in terms of life and death. But either way, listenable as shit. Yeah, actually, production's fantastic. That feels like an evolution from the music of hers that I've heard before. Come on. Really strong opener, actually. Really like that. Decent little feature from Rema, but he wasn't on the track too much. Good stuff. Don't know if this is about someone specific. Okay. Again, like I keep saying, production just feels more expensive, a bit more lavish than on her previous work, and that just comes with success, I guess. Okay, next track has 10 million streams, at nearly 11 million on Spotify already. It's called Mosquito, so I assume you guys have heard this. I haven't.
Can I see you? Can I check my numbers? Cause I want to. Cause I just had a dream I was dead, and I only cared cause I was taken from you. You're the only thing that I own. I hear my bell ring, I'd only answer for you.
Solid track, very much in her lane again. A lot of scratching on this album, which surprises me. Oh yeah, the classic broken glass sound from UK Garage. I guess she does co-opt a lot of sounds from like 20 plus years ago, so that scratching does make sense. Don't know if we're going to get Fred Durst on here. I think that would be an interesting combo.
It's one of those unfortunate things.
Okay.
The bad things always happen to me. And I would start a little bit more of this mystery. I will make you wish that you had never come to me. Cause I picture you one day after you impress, and you're walking down the aisle. It's a thing that makes me smile. And I leave it in California.
Alright. I was going to say, I had a bit of a Dua Lipa edge. She's got a new song out today, I think, as well. Yeah, a bit of disco coming in here, a little bit more depth in the production again. The thing is with PinkPantheress, super listenable, right? Every single song I've ever heard of hers Not massive on the one with Ice Spice, which is at the end of this album, which I probably won't listen to again, but just really easy to listen to, pleasant on the ears, but kind of like, it doesn't move me in any sort of way. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't like connect with my spirit or soul in any kind of way. And that's what I'm feeling here. So to have a whole body of work that's 35 minutes long, admittedly a short album, but we do feel like we're just treading the same ground over and over. Now, can you put this on in the background while you're doing other things and have a perfectly nice time? Absolutely. If I was a lot younger, would I connect to the lyrics more? Probably. Am I enjoying the project? Absolutely. But, you know, what I really crave when I make these videos is something that you know the feeling. You know the feeling because you're watching a music channel, and a lot of you guys have been with me for half a decade. Which is crazy to think, but it's true. You know the feeling it happens. It's in your spine. It's in your fucking, I don't know. So when music gets you deep in there, it's not a logical thing. There's something beyond that going on. And that's what I crave when I make these videos, that something's going to move me like that because we can connect through the mirror neurons or whatever the science is behind it. We connect through the video. And I've had the same things many times watching other people's videos, you know. That's what it's all about. Okay. It's actually a bit of a banger.
I have secrets on your son, you know too many. You, mine is foreign, like a waterfall. That's mine. I don't mind all your dollar signs. You're keeping me up each and every night. No, I know I have secrets on your son, you know too many. I stay at your house where I hope that you'll protect me.
But it weren't one time, it was 4 or 5. Long story short, we don't talk no more. Now she on TikTok doing story time. I might risk it for a biscuit. Put my hand in her jar, try reach for a cookie, sweet, and I can't resist it. I mean, I set until proven. Cupid try aim at my heart, I jumped over the car and tried duck and dive. Now she putting up pics of rapper relationships like it must be nice.
I think he couldn't have done a better job. He absolutely understood the assignment. There was no, I don't think he even really swore, and it just wouldn't have suited the mood if he had gone and sort of the type of verse that would be on one of his tracks on his album. Adaptable artists, man. Adaptable artists that can still be who they actually are. There's a real talent to that. We are getting into a bit overly familiar territory now with these tracks. I mean, they are very similar sounding. A little bit slower, to be honest, this one.
I still can't pretend cause I can see how you hide, and I don't mean to offend. Cause I don't never wanna come unless you're comfortable. Ignore me when I get there, where do I go? Half an hour past and you already know.
Much needed feature here, I think. Just to give a different tone to the track, tone to the album. Okay, Internet Baby. It's an interlude, but it's longer than the previous track. It's starting to get a little bit grating on the ears, if I'm being honest. I did worry about a whole project of song after song after song like this, whether or not I could stomach it all. It's very saccharine. It's very overly sweet. Ultimately, I am a bit of a grisly 41-year-old man listening to music that is 20 years younger than me. Now, there's plenty of music that is made by and created for people much younger than me that I still connect to. We're talking about that spinal. So it's not always the case, but sometimes you just have to step back and go, it's not really for me.
I am not your internet baby. I am not your internet baby. I am not your
Okay, is this addressing like her relationship with people who discovered it? I mean, she's only been around like 3 years or something, right? But you know.
So tell me, what did I do to deserve you? Getting me this way, I can't lose my life like this. I stop fighting. If I die, please let them find me. 'Cause my inside of them starts me talking. You can see me underwater. As I descend, I see my life flash again. There's somebody shaking me on the floor now. I can't believe I'm still alive, but I don't know if I'm sure now.
Going on this song, she said she wished she'd stayed back in Pakistan. Obviously, it's called Ailia as well, as a character in Hamlet, but also a character from Greek myth. So, yeah, a lot going on here. Yeah, and then this is spoilers for Hamlet, but Ophelia goes mad and drowns in Hamlet in the Shakespeare play, and obviously that is the sound of, well, I guess it's the sound of bubbles, so the sound of someone drowning. Yeah, one of the more textual and one of the more interesting tracks on the album. Definitely, melodies were strong as well. So I don't want to come across as somebody complaining about the record, because I actually think it's quite good. I think she's a fantastic artist. It's just difficult to listen track after track after track, really concentrating. Some albums just don't suit that method of listening, and I would say this is one of them. But individually, these songs, all delivering, I think.
Oh no, baby, oh no. You never took the time to phone home. You never took a vow to no go. I'm loving you a little like slow. Baby, tell me why you allow alcohol get to you. I never wanted to end this, but there's a fairy tale. Face anyone, I can't imagine feeling.
Yeah, this is just like instantly forgettable track for me, unfortunately. In isolation, every track is fine, but I don't know if I'm built for a full PinkPantheress project. How about you? Let me know down in the comments.
I base my life on looks that I saw you give. Now except I get wondering eyes. It looks much better in the side of your street. I'll always change because you want me to. The same old you, the same old me. Circle everything I can't be.
A little bit of panpipes. A little bit of panpipes for the people. It is getting a little bit elevated music for me. I mean, we call it lift music.
Breath comes out of me, it's my philosophy. It really slows you down. You can't look at me now. No, I can't take a pill, and yet I can't stay still. Now I'm wondering what made me feel this way. I can't stay sure. You never told me to work. Breath comes out of me, it's my philosophy. I would get out of here. It's the one thing I fear. While you're dumb and the rest.
Every song in isolation is fine, but after a while, it just kind of dissipates into nothing for me. I was hoping we might get an evolution of her sound, of her voice, which I do find quite grating after a while. But it's not really what's happened. The production is stronger. It is a bit more complete, but maybe it's lost a little bit of the magic, the earlier music as well. But then again, I am aware, I'm self-aware enough to know it feels like it's music for 15-year-olds.
Wondered if we passed on the street, and I still never asked you yet to meet. But there's no other place I'd want to be than sat here replying to someone on a screen. I need a picture 'cause it's never enough to see you that I know.
Quite like the production here. Some scratchy guitars going on. Some wedding bells. Sometimes it feels just like a bunch of shit thrown together, you know? Listen, respect to PinkPantheress, I'm not listening to Boys a Liar Part 2 again. I just can't listen to that song ever again. Respect to PinkPantheress as an artist. I think this is going to connect with her fans really well, but it's not going to be one that I'm listening to again, realistically. And that's about it. I think to go to another level, you have to either, if you're going to be a pop artist, you need to be able to connect in a way that's really, really difficult to do. Think about the truly great pop artists, not the flash in the pan, have a couple of songs. The ones that have managed to do it for 5-10 years, they connect with people on a deep level. You know, people play their music at their first dances and stuff for their weddings. In order for her to get to that level, I assume that she wants to get to, she doesn't seem to want to be an underground artist. There's not a lot of experimentation going on here, I don't think. That's where she needs to get to with the writing. And I don't think this album quite achieves that. And it became a little bit elevated music for me about halfway through. But still a pleasant listen, still not offensive remotely on the ears. I didn't like it. It was not for me, is it? It's not for me. As always, brought to you by the people on Patreon, patreon.com/JonDenton. Right, I'll see you on the next video. All right, peace.